2025 is the culmination point of the Great Awakening that started in 2020, with March and April being the tipping point for the dominoes to start falling. Huge masses are being awakened on a collective and individual level, and this is the beginning of the end of an era. Welcome to The Conscious Being, a channel where we explore everything that is unseen. In 2020, the world as we knew it changed with the onslaught of the pandemic. The life that we once knew to be stable toppled with the global pandemic, leaving chaos in its wake. We are in an unprecedented times now where clarity seems so far out of our reach. Now, more than ever, we are questioning our existence, our morals, our values, and what we believe or don't believe in anymore. There is more noise than ever, from various external sources creating an influx of constant stimuli and confusion. Distraction is the name of the game that is contributing to the chaos. Be it the news, economic fluctuations, politics, false fame, the list goes on, leaving us scratching our heads. With all of this going on in the external world, one question seems to take front stage within our inner reality. What am I doing with my life, and where am I going with it? Watch this video to know more about these turbulent times, what to expect, and how it is affecting us. We will also look at how we can deal with the current times. This video will give you an insight into the bigger picture that is our current reality. Gaia is undergoing a massive shift in its frequency right now. As a part of Gaia, we, humanity, is in turn shifting our consciousness to match her. For anything that is not in alignment will not sustain. For this expansion to occur, change is imminent and necessary. Change brings in chaos, and from chaos comes order. During these transformational times, any paradigms or timelines that do not support the expansion and growth fall away, giving birth to a new Earth. Solar flares are bringing in the new light codes required for this ascension into the new timelines. Once these light codes are anchored both in Gaia and our bodies, change ripples to the outer reality. Since where we are heading is on a much higher frequency, many of us will be shedding old layers of ourselves which no longer resonate with us. Anything that doesn't support the expansion and evolution of the humanity is being dismantled. This includes systems, people, jobs, places, timelines, and above all, our beliefs. What we once resonated with might no longer feel so. We are being challenged to look at different areas of our life and question ourselves as to where we are wearing a mask, so to speak. These times will be unmasking us, so that we can no longer hide behind our false personas. By being our authentic selves, we align with our higher purpose, our Dharma. On the personal front, individuation is going to take a center stage. This is an opportunity to embrace all aspects of self and own our uniqueness by shedding any layers that are not in alignment with our true self. We are being made aware of our multidimensionality in our physical bodies. The challenge is, are we willing to see everything for what it truly is? What once held or believed to be true is being shown in different light, and with the new perspectives, old beliefs are being shattered and replaced with the new ones that are anchoring the new timelines. For anything new to be built, old structures need to fall, therefore ushering the changes required to lay new foundations. If we were to build on old crumbling structures, the foundations will be anything but solid. By letting go of the old, we are creating a space for something new and stronger. The new timelines will be more sustainable and in alignment with the ascended frequencies. On a more individual level, karma is being balanced and karmic cycles are being wrapped up. Anything that needs to be worked out is being dug up from the depths of subconscious minds to be addressed and healed. This can be in the form of health issues, ancestral patterns, our past life traumas, relationships, money, and generational traumas. Any patterns or beliefs that have been passed on generationally are being healed at the soul and DNA level, and this will in turn be reflected in our physical reality. We will be looking at our deep subconscious shadow aspects of self, healing, and integrating them. Another key aspect is the planetary alignments. Astrologers believe that the current planetary positions are some of the most significant alignments that haven't been seen for thousands of years. These alignments are supporting the changes currently occurring in our reality. Everything is energy in its various forms, and it plays a vital role in our physical reality. The changes in frequency are being supported by the planetary alignments, bringing in the changes taking place, creating an ebb and flow of energies there by supporting the balancing of energies. Gaia's energy grids are changing in frequency, and some might feel inclined to move locations to feel more aligned with the energy grids. In the Chinese calendar, 2025 is the year of snake, and this is also in year of 9 numerically. Like the snake, shedding its skin, old paradigms and narratives are being shed so the new can emerge. This is the cocoon stage after which things will be transformed and new beginnings will usher in with 2026, a year 1 numerically and more stabilized in 2027, year 2 numerically. We are in the age of Aquarius, which brings more power to the people. Where once we felt being restricted or controlled by systems or people, individuals are taking back their power and becoming more sovereign. Power is being balanced on collective and individual levels. Justice is being served, and all the wrongs are being righted. A strong theme of freedom will be seen in the world. This also means that anything being built for the people or community at large will see a better momentum in the longer run. So any collaborative work that are intended to build better communities will thrive at large. This is a slow but steady energy shaping over the next 20 years or so. According to Hinduism, this is the age of truth, the Satya Yuga. Truths will be revealed that are ancient and age-old. Ancient knowledge is going to resurface, so does ancient structures and civilizations that were once hidden. The veils will lift, and the unseen becomes seen. I believe the great disclosure that we have heard so much about will be about discovering our multidimensionality than anything else. On a collective level, this also means more truths will see the light and revealed on a global scale. On an individual level, we will no longer be able to hide behind our masks anymore. Now to address the main question plaguing many: why do we feel so lost and confused? By now we have some idea about what is contributing for us to feel so. We are social beings by nature, and we thrive by staying connected with others. And in the current times where everything is like fast food, our crutch is the social media. Right now there is a bombardment of external stimulus in the form of news, politics, economic fluctuations, celebrities. The list goes on. There is so much data dump occurring that no wonder our minds feel so confused, and we are unable to decipher what is true or untrue. These are some of the most intense times that we have lived through, and this too shall pass. Now let's bring some structure to this chaos, shall we? Here are 8 steps that you can implement to create stability in your own reality. Number 1, adaptability. This is the key to expansion. Get brutally honest with yourself, assessing and accepting that things and situations are no longer how they used to be, and that change is necessary for our evolution. These changes in frequencies and energies are further going to intensify. It's either you move with the tides or be dragged. It's easier to work with the energies rather than against them. Resistance will only cause depletion of energy, leaving you feel more stuck and drained. So why not go with the change and adapt to the new times? Release resistance and get to a place of acceptance that change is imminent. After all, you are the co-creator of your own reality, isn't it? So align with the times and co-create with the universe. Your inner reality will mirror your outer one. Number 2, you are your number 1 priority. Every day remind yourself that you are your number 1 priority. We are taught from our childhood to look out for others and help them. which is a good thing for sure, but we are never taught to nurture ourselves. If we did that, then we are labeled selfish. We give so much of ourselves to others that we empty our cup and ultimately feel the burnout. Self-care and self-love will play a key role in your life in these changing times. Carve out some time every single day for yourself, even if it's for 15 minutes, and do what feels good to you. Perhaps journal your emotions, reflect on your day, be in stillness, meditate, be in nature, or just sit in silence. You know what contributes to filling your own cup better than anyone else. When your cup is overflowing, you can easily pour into others' lives. Doing this will also make your life and others more abundant and prosperous. Number 3, eliminate noise. Most of our lives we are taught to be strong, and we have done this time and time again by dismissing our emotions or suppressing them. When we don't know our inner world, how can we strive to excel in the outer world? Take a proper look around you. Does it not seem that the world is running on autopilot and people seem to be mechanical? That is because we are so tuned with the external noise, we have lost touch with our own spirit. This is the reason most people feel a void that cannot be filled with anything external to them. To be in your most authentic expression, you need to be completely in tune with your spirit. Know your emotional state each day by feeling into your emotions. Ask yourself, why do you feel the emotion that you are feeling, and investigate further. Is it your own emotions, or are you picking it up from someone or somewhere else? This will eliminate anything that which is not yours. And progressively, there comes a time when you establish a strong foundation of your ideal emotional state. Anytime you feel that you are not in your ideal state of emotions, use discernment and eliminate all that is external, which is creating the unrest. I am sure you are familiar with the phrase, as within, so without. When you have a solid foundation of your emotions, it is always reflected in your outer reality. Staying centered and creating a heart-mind coherence is the key. Balance your emotions and see your relationships improve for the better, both with the self and others. Number 4, boundaries. I cannot stress enough the importance of having healthy boundaries, especially in these tiring times. We give away our power by often blurring the lines. Know thyself comes to mind when I think about setting healthier boundaries. We have to be so in tune with ourselves that we definitely know what we will or will not tolerate in our life. Again, it comes back to the core principle of understanding your emotions and triggers, and based on that, you set proper, healthier boundaries. The task doesn't end there. You need to communicate these boundaries clearly to the respective parties and make sure they are respected by you and the others. Number 5, don't give in to fear. All this chaos and noise will trigger our shadows, and this will be reflected outside in the form of fear. We might feel like giving up and rather be distracted, forgetting about our worries. If we are willing to work on ourselves and face the challenges, we would be picking up the gauntlet and facing these times head on. Be in the eye of the storm so that you observe but don't absorb. Look at the silver lining. This is an opportunity to grow and expand. By being in our power and sovereignty, there is nothing that we can't face and overcome. Number 6, create a community. Be a beacon of light by being with like-minded individuals and building a community that thrives on being there for each other when needed. By doing so, we will be creating a safe space that feels more grounded and harmonious. You never know who might be barely holding on, and you might be that ear or the hope they have needed to keep moving forward. Kindness and grace go a long way in shaping lives for the better. Be the stone that creates the ripple of positivity. Number 7, shadow work. By digging deeper into your subconscious and healing the shadow aspects of self, you are not only honoring yourself, but also your ancestral lineage. When we have suffered so much through this life and many more before this, why should we pass on the patterns to our future generations? Why not heal and get it done once for all? Number 8, balance. Recharge your energy by being in nature. Maybe you like to take a walk, sit by the waters, hike, sunbathe, whatever you enjoy. By being in the nature, you balance the elements within you and create a harmonious mind, body, spirit connection. This will help your transformation smoother and more grounded and help you stay heart-centered. Stay hydrated, for water helps with purging the toxins. In conclusion, we are currently in between two worlds, so to speak, where the old one can no longer sustain and the new one hasn't completely anchored yet. As we are purging the old in 2025, going into 2026 and 2027, energies will be more settled and things will look much different in our physical reality. Exponential changes are occurring at both the microcosm and macrocosm levels, and it is time to wake up and embrace the new paradigms and shifts so that we evolve into our highest aligned timelines. It's ultimately up to you to choose your timeline and reality and work towards it. Trust your instincts always, and don't give in to distortions and false narratives. Stay centered and let your light shine brighter than ever. Remember, you are the game changer. Hope you like this video. If you have gained anything valuable from this video, then please hit the like and share with others. Thank you for anyone contributing to the support and growth of this channel. Comment below on any topic that you wish to see on this channel. Until next time, infinite light and love.